Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulihil Kareem. In today's lesson, um, Alhamdulillah, so far we've covered all of the letters, the Arabic letters of the Arabic alphabet. And if you have not watched that video, then please go ahead and watch part 1 first and then part 2. Also, if you need to review the letters and you don't completely remember all of them or how to say them, then please review those previous videos until you do. And inshallah, for those who are moving on, this is the next lesson, and this is a rule we call Fatha. So I'll spell it right here to the left. Fatha. 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 Or in India, Pakistan, they call it Zair. I think that's how you spell it. Zair. So either Fatha or Zair. We'll call it Fatha. Let's not use Zair anymore. Let's use Fatha from now on. What is Fatha? Fatha is this sign right here. That is what you do with Fatha. And how do we apply Fatha to the letters now? So far, we've learned that this letter right here is Alif, the letter Alif. And right here, this letter right here, this is the letter Ba. Da. We know the letters now. So what does this Fatha sign have to do with anything? So let's add Fatha to how we do it. So in order to do Fatha, and you have to pay attention here, in order to perform Fatha on a letter, we take the beginning sound of the letter. So what is the beginning sound of Alif? Alif. So is the beginning sound. And with the Fatha, we just add another to it. So This is a. What is this letter right here? We said this is ba, right? We take the beginning sound of ba, which is ba, and just add the Fatha, which is the a sound. So ba. Okay? Ta is the same. Tha is the same. This is just a, ba, ta, tha. Okay, but what about the letter Jim? Jim with the Fatha. We don't say Jima. We don't say that. But rather we say Ja. So we're taking the beginning sound of Jim, which is J, a J sound, and we're just adding the Fatha, which is a sound. So instead of saying Jima, we're going to say Ja. So Jim with the Fatha is actually Ja. Okay? Ha is the same. Ha. Kha is the same. Kha. What about Dal? Dal. With the Fatha, we're taking the beginning sound. Dal, da is the beginning sound. And we're adding a Fatha, which is a sound. So putting those together, da. Same thing with Dal. We're taking the beginning sound, the, and adding a Fatha. The. We're not going to say Dal, but rather the, when there's a Fatha on top. Ra is the same. Will be the same like before. What about Sin? We're going to take the beginning sound of Sin, and add the Fatha, which is a sound. So sa. Instead of Sin, we're going to say sa. Right here, we have the letter Sheen. Instead of Sheen, we're taking the beginning sound, sh, right? And we're going to add a Fatha there, sha. So this is sa, and this letter right here is sha. And then right here we have the letter Sod, but we're only taking the beginning sound, which is saw, and adding a Fatha. Saw, like that. Lod, this is right here is the letter Lod. We're just taking the beginning sound, lo, and adding a Fatha, So law, like that. And remember, keep in mind that the letters that are heavy, we're going to keep them heavy. So Sod is a heavy letter, right? So this, instead of smiling on Sod, we're not going to say sa, we're going to say saw. Or here we have Sheen. We're taking the beginning sound because of the Fatha. So sha, right? And we're still smiling. We're not going to make it shaw. We're going to make it sha because it's still a smiling letter. Keep in mind the heavy and smile still applies here. Okay? Next we have the letter ta. Ta will be the same. Heavy and with the fatha, ta. Za with the fatha, za. Ayn. Let's take the letter ayn. We're not doing the full letter, we're just taking the beginning sound of each one. So instead of ayn, we're going to get a, with the fatha. So ayn sound, which is with the adding with the fatha right here, which is a sound. So putting those together, like that. This is that. The letter ghayn, we have the letter ghayn right here, and that is heavy as well. So we're not going to say ghayn, but rather because of the fatha, we're just taking the beginning sound of the letter, which is which is scratching, and you're adding the a sound. But since this is a heavy letter, we're going to scratch upwards. Gha, not ghe. Gha. This letter right here is gha with the fatha. Without the fatha, this is just ghayn. With the fatha, we're taking the beginning sound. This is gha. The letter fa will remain the same. Fa, smiling. The letter qaf, we'll take the off part at the end and just take the beginning sound. Qa. And add the fatha, the heavy fatha. So instead of qa, we're going to get qa, because it's still heavy. And it's going to stay heavy. All of them. All of them that are smile will stay smile. All of them that are heavy will stay heavy. Next, we have the letter gaf. We're taking the beginning sound, ga, and adding a sound. So ga, like that. It's still smile. Lam, the letter lam. We're going to take the beginning sound, l, and add a fatha, which is a sound. So la, like that for lam. Mim. We're going to take the beginning sound because of fatha, which is and we're going to add fatha sound, which is a. So put those together, ma, like that. Right here we have the letter noon. Because of the fatha, we're just taking the beginning sound and adding a. So noon, the beginning sound is and then we're going to add a fatha, which is a sound. Put those together, na, like that. Right here we have the letter wow, but we're adding the fatha, and a fatha is a sound, a. So we're just taking the beginning sound, not all of wow, but wa, and we're adding a fatha, wa, because it's still smile. Here we have the letter ha, remember the one from the chest, ha, the beginning sound, which is and we're adding a fatha. So a. Put those together, ha. And last we have the letter ya, which will be exactly the same. Ya, because of the fatha. We're taking the beginning sound, yi, and putting the fatha, which is a, putting those together, ya, like that. Next time, inshallah, we're going to start putting words together. How to put words together, we're going to go over that next time, inshallah. I'll keep this lesson pretty short. Jazakallahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi